let's begin.
Right. Right.
I see.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go.
Here and now, we shall fulfill our duty and fell Dongzhuo. Come, brave men of the Han, onward!
Concentrate. Victory in this battle will come down to the number of our troops that arrive.
This territory, the enemy
Fighting
officer
for a claim will
has
only
been
backfire.
defeated.
Let us not repeat the same mistakes we made at Shui Gate.
You're most definitely a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hulao Gate is undoubtedly essential for the defense of Luoyang. Easy to defend,
This
difficult
territory
to assault.
is ours.
Right you are. Even just reaching it could prove a hardship.
An even match. We must push harder.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
An opening.
The enemy officer has been
Sure
defeated.
know how to fight.
Astonishing! You shall lead us into a new era.
Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Opening.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay, it's our turn. Push hard. Got you. Goodness, we're under attack here? Then let us give them a warm welcome.
The enemy officer has been
Very
defeated.
well. Accept my praise and be thankful for it.
Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
There we go! Let's go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Me to let loose!
Do not strike me as a command. Still, all who stand in my way
The
will
enemy
be
officer
eliminated by my
has been
blade.
defeated.
Honestly, it would be in your best interest to turn back now. What waits ahead of you is a demon given flesh.
The enemy
Our
allies are
officer
making fair progress.
has been defeated.
Meanwhile, we are burdened with defense.
We cannot allow them to stir up any more trouble. Off you go, Louis Boo.
Watch well. This is the power of the strongest warrior, unrivaled under heaven.
Bear witness to my power. The enemy
shall pull
officer
back for now.
has been defeated.
However, we shall meet in
The enemy
battle
officer
again.
has been defeated.
So we're here twiddling our thumbs, eh?
The enemy officer
This sort
has
of
been
work
defeated.
doesn't suit me.
Behold the strength of a true warrior.
It's Louis Boo! We gotta get out of here!
Damn it all. He's only one man. I don't care how strong he is. Surround him and send him to hell.
Incredible. Simply incredible.
It seems you are somewhat capable. Yet do not be fooled into thinking you can best me.
Gotcha. I am the strongest. I cannot lose.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have tasted defeat. What in the world are you?
Never in my wildest dreams did I think you would defeat Louis Boo. With all my might, depths of your strength are unfathomable.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Louis Boo has been beaten.
The enemy officer
Perhaps he
has
isn't
been
truly the
defeated.
strongest after all.
Good. It seems we are in a position to attack the gate. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're tearing through like a whirlwind! This battle is all but ours!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer
You've done very well.
has been defeated.
It's good to know I can count on you. The time is right. We should attack now.
And there they are, the ravenous dogs infesting the land. If you wish to devour Don Claude, you had best be prepared.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With all my might. Finish this before anyone else barges in. Hurry now.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Your skills, you're definitely special.
Who's next in line? I thrust this enemy officer beneath me!
I think it's safe to say this place is ours now.
Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. Quite the performance. I'm sure we'll be calling on your skills time after time.
Bear witness to my power.
Take this!
I can't believe it's you.
Looking rough.
What a twist of fate!
Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I now serve Lord Dongjo, and I am to eliminate all foes who wish him harm. Let's try this.
I have slain the enemy officer!
I'll take care of it. Take this.
I see you.
Let's go. Are true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Another victim has fallen before warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Everyone, attack now! You can handle this. Another victim has fallen before me. Gotcha. I shall not die. As long as I draw breath, I'll strive to ensure the law of beasts reigns supreme. Retreat! Set Luoyang ablaze! That'll throw off their pursuit!
They say there's an officer with the strength of a fierce god.
Cao Cao, you're here. The Emperor has already been moved to Chang'an. It seems that dog Dongzhuo always intended to abandon Luoyang.
Then we must pursue them at once. We may never get a chance like this again.
No, we will stay in Luoyang. The lords need calming, and the city must be rebuilt.
You fool, Yuan Shao. Have you forgotten that our top priority is the death of Dongzhuo?
You are as cold-hearted as always. Do you not see the city in ruins? People don't even know where their next meal will come from. The coalition forces are still exhausted after the battle at Hulao Gate. They've not the strength to continue fighting.
Enough pretentious talk. What are you after, Yuan Shao?
Isn't that obvious? The Yellow Turbans and Dongzhuo have driven the world further into chaos. A worthy individual must step up and fix it. To restore the capital and the entire land.
And you believe you are the man for that task?
Yes. History will prove that I am right.
Restore the land. So you aim for glory well above your station.
To have set fire to Luoyang.
The lives of the citizens mean absolutely nothing to that foul man. No soul should have to face the loss of their family or home in such a way. We should prepare to enter Luoyang. There may still be people who need help. Even if no one else goes to their aid, we must do what we can.
I do believe you have something to report to me, Sun Jian.
Nothing comes to mind.
I heard that the fabled Imperial Seal was discovered in the ruins of Luoyang. Such regalia should be relinquished into the safekeeping of myself, the leader of our alliance, should it not? to hide it away would be tantamount to insurrection.
Were I to hide away the Imperial Seal from my own ends, the heavens would surely punish me.
Well now, time to see which of us is worthy.
We have decided to leave the Coalition. Though I have my regrets about not defeating Dongjue, we leave for Changsha as of today. Farewell, my friend. I appreciate that. What about right now? Would you follow us to Changsha?
Trying to recruit him before we do, Lord Sun Jian.
We've been found out. So much for my plan of dragging him along by force.
In all seriousness, Lord Sun Jian, I understand you're leaving the Coalition. Is that because of last night?
It is not my place to say, but if I were to remain here, that would only cause unnecessary strife.
If the Imperial Seal truly exists, then I believe it should be back in His Majesty's hands.
But His Majesty is under the control of Dongjue. How could anyone return the seal to His Majesty in his current state?
Lord Cao Cao.
I support Lord Sun Jian's actions, regardless of what Yuan Shao may say. If we have indeed found the seal, then the best course of action is to keep it secret and hidden.
But hiding it would make it a source of suspicion and conflict. And since the argument yesterday, it seems like there are already lords considering pulling out of the Coalition. We came together to stop Dongjue, and yet it's internal bickering that may prove to be our downfall.
That is why I said Lord Sun Jian's response was the correct one. If the Imperial Seal were to fall into the hands of a man of lowly character, the embers of war would burst into flames. So, we may as well leave things the way they are. Let the nobles keep each other in check.
You're saying we should take advantage of their feuding? Lord Cao Cao. I too am a man of, as you put it, lowly character. That is why I fail to understand your ambitious and far-sighted plans. Even if it's only a small fire that burns before us, is it not better to extinguish it here and now before it grows?
You both make compelling points, but let us cease our arguing for now. I'd like to ask you both what you intend to do next. Will you remain in the Coalition?
As much as I would like to, defeating Dongjue will be no easy task if we are divided in purpose. I will follow Lord Gongsun Zan as he leaves the Coalition. I wish to help be of service to his territory. That is a role suited to a man of lowly character like me.
I too intend to leave the Coalition, so that I may consider what I should work toward achieving. I realize that I was the one who called it together, but this army no longer has the ability to slay Dongjue. This is not how we accomplish Lord Wang Yun's goals. This arrangement was intended to bring forth a hero who could rule the realm, but it seems to have failed.
To me, though, both of you appear to have the qualities needed for such a task.
That's quite interesting, coming from you.
I do not wish to be a hero. I am but a loyal servant to the Han. Anyway, I should depart. I am sure my camp is tired of waiting for me.
Then allow me to see you off, Lord Sun Jian.
The ways of the beast are not fit for men. Yet they have not the will to provoke change. 3 sprouts have budded, guardian of peace. Now you shall see how they grow.
Captain, I heard that the coalition is being disbanded. What are we supposed to do now? I know this might be too much to ask, sir, but may we continue serving under your command?
Through this battle, all of us feel that we have discovered the place we are truly meant to be. Although this may be presumptuous of me to say, that place is by your side. And so we beg of you, take us with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We won't let you down.
We appreciate it, Captain. Each one of us will put forth every effort under your command.
Is there something I can do for you?
Enemy officer. I've proved I'm a true warrior of the 3 kingdoms.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must stop them myself. Begin advancing!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! What do we have?
I have been looking for you. I'm glad we were able to meet like this. I would be sad if I couldn't say goodbye. Yes. Both my father and I are still safe with Dongzhuo. Dongzhuo will fall before the coalition forces have regrouped. I have made sure of that. I went to Chang'an with Dongzhuo, and I saw the destruction. That is when I knew. To kill a beast that has bested all men, I need to unleash an even bigger beast. I will use myself as bait to pit Luibu against Dongzhuo. No matter what happens, I cannot allow this strategy to fail. But still, I am not afraid. Do you remember what I said? I am strong, as long as I remember our time together. Farewell. Continue on your own path. For me. Lord Luibu.
I'll make your dream a reality.
What? It's you, Wang Yun. I don't remember summoning the likes of you. If you want to get on my good side, tame that shrew of a girl and send her my way. What do you think you're... I see.
The coalition against Dongzhuo collapsed. Although they gathered because of a shared objective, their individual aims began to take precedence. Some wished to dominate others, and some to defend their domains. Others struggled to simply keep their bearings amid the tumult. The actions of Zhang Jiao and Dongzhuo had undoubtedly led to a great upheaval, and now, the long-enduring stability under the Han Dynasty was about to fracture into thousands of pieces. Chapter 3. Rival warlords clash over territory. Cao Cao shelters the Emperor.
Oh, my esteemed guests! It has been ages since you last graced us with your presence. I'd heard there was a dreadfully large battle over at the capital, and assumed you hadn't made it out alive.
Is that any way to speak to a guest?
Oh, heavens me, do excuse my manners. I'm of course always happy to see you return here in one piece. The long journey must have exhausted you, so please, rest for the day. And if there's anything you need, please feel free to ask. Well, I have seen a great many bulletins lately. Lords from somewhere or other looking for soldiers and such. I don't know much about it, but I think it must have something to do with that great battle at the capital and whatnot. Recently, we've had people who lost their land and homes down south making their way up here. I've also got a strange feeling that I'm hearing more talk of bloodshed than usual. These are dark times we're in, indeed. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. I'll bring them over to your room later.
It seems odd that you would keep the letters. If you thought we wouldn't be coming back, but... oh, forget it.
Is that so? Then I'll be on my way. Get some rest and enjoy your stay.
This is a world of greatness and strife. Heroes once bound by friendship are set against each other by fate. You must find your own ambition. Discover a way through the chaos. The choice is yours and yours alone. Only your will can guide you.
Well...
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too!
Wait. Those clothes. Those eyes. Is that your name? Ah, good. Then what Master Shui Jing has told me is true. I am Pang Tong, apprentice to Master Shui Jing. Master has suddenly left the retreat in my care. I was just in the middle of agonizing over what to do while he is away. Clearly he wasn't concerned, as he told me to run the place the way I see fit. But he also mentioned that you were a special guest, to be treated with our utmost hospitality. Well, he can be a very free spirit at times, going here and there on a whim. Wherever he's gone, it's where the wind's taken him. But look at you. You are exactly as I was told you would be. Right down to that air of mystery about you. You are an intriguing man. Well, at any rate, until Master returns, I am the proprietor of this establishment. Allow me to be of service. Go show him what you're made of.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins.
What a
Wow, what do we have here? I know that face. I haven't been running around everywhere for nothing. My destiny is near. Hey now, don't tell me you forgot. We fought each other once, remember? And by my destiny, I didn't mean you. I meant the man that was with you. You know, the big one with the beard. You don't seem to get what I'm saying at all. Don't go anywhere. I'll spell it all out for you. My name is Zhou Zong. Remember me at all? I had a bit of a run-in with you two, when I was fighting for the Yellow Turbans. Hey now, I don't need to learn that lesson twice. I'm on the straight and narrow now. Well, maybe not, but I am behaving myself a bit more. So, let me be direct with you. When we clashed in that battle, I also met my soulmate. You held your own just as well out there. But it was that strapping bearded gentleman there with you who truly mesmerized me. His dignified demeanor, his sincere personality, everything about him has captured my heart. I have to see him again. Come on, you have to help me out. Yes! I knew I could count on you! So, you're pretty good friends, right? Then this shouldn't take long at all. Let's go meet him right...
I found the bandit! Call for reinforcements! Get him off the streets now!
Uh-oh. Looks like I've got company. I thought I'd lost him, too. Sorry, but I'm out of time for today. Some of the local officials still remember me from my days as a ruffian. Fret not, you'll be seeing me again. Don't forget what we talked about today.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances. Not sure if they're friends now, though. In spite of his looks, Lord Zhang Fei is actually really easy.
Well...
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan? I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongzhuo. I'm glad you're doing well. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see. Among the likes of Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei, is there anyone worthy of being called a true hero? In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future. And those who take the wrong path, just as Zheng Zhao and Dong Zhuo did, must be eliminated. So, choose wisely. The next time we meet, I want you to show me the choice you've made.
I just can't help but stare at Lord Guan Yu's magnificent beard.
The governor is on his way. Please wait here a moment. How vexing. Treating everyone like an honored guest.
My apologies.
Sir!
You seem quite taken aback. I admit, I haven't gotten used to this either.
Now that you're the governor, you must look, and more importantly, act the part, sir.
Indeed. I am Liu Bei, governor of Pingyuan. It is an honor to have you join us.
Ah, knock it off already. This is creeping me out.
Seeing a man of your caliber nonplussed over such matters is quite funny, John. That's enough of pleasantries. Let us attend to the matter at hand. You have been summoned here because we once again need your help. But I should explain the situation. First, what happened after we parted ways in Luoyang. We returned to You province with Lord Gongsun Zan, and I was appointed as governor of Pingyuan. I think I'm doing a good job, if I do say so myself. My work has been praised by others.
We have my brother to thank for all we've achieved. Words of his deeds is beginning to spread across the land.
You shouldn't put me on such a pedestal, Guan Yu. We have only done as well as we have because of Lord Gongsun Zan's support. As we speak, our benefactor is under attack from Yuan Shao in Ji province. I hear they're struggling. I'm sure they would appreciate our help.
We owe a lot to Gongsun Zan. What worth is there in life if you forget the kindness shown to you?
However, now that Yuan Shao has gained a foothold in Ji, he may be stronger than when he led the coalition forces. Meanwhile, our army is still finding its feet, and they far outnumber us.
I'm not sure that we can win, but there come times in life when one must fight all the same. For us, that time is now. I want to do all that I can. That is why I summoned you. Please, we need your help.
They say Deng Zhuo has disappeared. I wonder who we'll see trying.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
I'm just glad we can walk around outside now without having to look over our shoulders.
I just saw a man who shined like the sun!
I heard that every once in a while.
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. So, I had a bit of a falling out with Lord Xiang Mao. And when I didn't have a place to go, Xiahou Dun was kind enough to bring me here. Now, I'm even guarding our lord. A pretty big step up, wouldn't you say?
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
Yes, their remnants are stubbornly clinging on.
It's surprising how they still manage to resist, given that Zhang Jiao is long dead.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province, and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
So many people are after this land.
Huh?
Wait. It's you, isn't it? I am Zhang Liao. We've met before. I wonder if you remember me. Indeed. We once stood on opposite sides of the battlefield. My apologies for approaching you so bluntly. People have started to talk of you throughout the land. I had hoped to meet you properly one day. A skilled martial artist who walks among heroes on the battlefield, and yet who has not sworn allegiance to any particular lord. I wonder, what drives you to keep fighting? I see. I suppose it is your indomitable will that allows you to inspire the people around you. In my case, I fight for my lord, for Lord Louis Bu. That is my duty as his vassal. But you are free. Your reason for fighting comes from within. Unlike me, you feel no need to serve. I will admit, I'm a little envious. You mean, leave Lord Louis Bu? Admittedly, he is a man of terrifying power. But Lord Louis Bu is the greatest warrior to have ever lived. Fighting under him is an honor, and I feel no shame in serving him. I am committed to my lord, and I would give my life for him. That is my purpose in life. Apologies. I have taken up too much of your time with my wayward chatter. But I have enjoyed this talk. You have my thanks. As souls of the battlefield in this chaotic world, may we meet again, as allies or as enemies. When that day comes, I will show you what I am capable of. I wish you well until then.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of...
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed.
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back?
We're members of the Sun clan, too.
I am glad you're here. Well, Liu Biao stopped us on our way back from Luoyang. I may have gotten out if I was alone, but that doesn't quite work when you are leading an army. No doubt Yuan Shao is behind the attack, trying to keep me here until I give up the Imperial Seal. I don't have proof, but having seen how he behaved during the Alliance, it's easy enough to put together. Besides, Liu Biao is someone who prefers to avoid conflict. It's difficult to imagine he'd do this alone. In any case, if we stay put here, there's no telling when his forces may come to strike us from behind. We need to break through the encirclement before that happens. I take it you'll give us a hand? Do not worry. As long as we work together, we'll get through. I'm sure of it.
Stop stealing already.
Be careful when you venture outside of the city. A question!
All here? Okay.
Oh, fair enough.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
One guy, heading out.
Good luck to you. I have had my fill of this scenery. Liu Biao, I no longer have any need of your hospitality. I shall open up the path to Changsha.
Stop! By the order of Lord Liu Biao, you are not permitted to pass!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Insist on getting in our way. Or we must simply
This territory
force our way
is
through.
ours.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
No wonder everyone notices you.
Bear witness to my power. This is not
The enemy
enough to
officer
stop me.
has been defeated.
If you value your life, you will step aside.
That is the Tiger of Jiangdong. He's as strong as they say. Summon more allies. Hurry!
Bear witness to my power.
So I see the enemy officer already spread this far. Such a nuisance it is to stand out thus.
Overwhelm them with numbers! Don't let them through!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Advance! All of you, follow me!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You damn thieves, trying to claim the Imperial seal for yourselves. Don't think we'll let you escape.
The enemy officer
Accepting
has been
such
defeated.
rumors without question and vilifying us on top of that? I see I'm going to have to knock some sense into you. The worst is behind us. Make sure that doesn't happen again.
We march at once!
Our allies are in trouble. We shall go. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is bad. We need to rethink our strategy.
You ought to quit charging into dangerous.
The enemy officer has
You
been
shall not
defeated.
advance any further. Shield bearers, forward! Obstruct our path! Everyone is ready! Tiger of Jiangdong!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn! A pincer attack!
Bear witness to my power!
Can't say these are favorable circumstances.
Ready! Give me that!
Sun Tzu, you're too reckless. I told you we must stick together.
Apologies, Zhou Yu. I figured drawing their attention would make the rest easier.
We'd better join the effort.
Hey! I'll take you on. My dad deserves a good show.
Hey, Father!
Is ours.
You were taking too long, so I came to get you.
Sun Tzu, you... No. We shall talk later. For now, we must address this ambush.
Father, Su is creating a diversion. We should break out of the encirclement while we can.
How can I not be proud of this family?
Oh, coming to fight alongside us, are you? Not sure
The
who
enemy
you are,
officer
but you look like you
has
can
been
handle
defeated.
yourself.
How could we have been taken by surprise?
This is how it's done.
Good. We're done here.
fight by your side!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Seems you've been having fun!
Bear witness to my
Good.
power.
Now we can move forward. Changxiang, I want you to lead a separate force to attack from the south and get their attention.
Okay, Father. Begin the advance.
How wonderful! It's truly exhilarating to see the youth prove themselves.
I don't quite share your confidence. It looks to me like they're in danger of getting carried away. The enemy officer has been
And
defeated.
it's our job to prevent that, no?
This territory is ours.
Are you coming with me too? Thanks. That's reassuring.
He only just bared his fangs, yet has already bitten this deeply into our territory. I should have expected as much from the so-called Tiger of Changdong. Let us fall back and buy some time, however little it may be. We'll be victorious once Yuan Shao's army arrives.
This is our chance. Now charge!
Frontal assault against numbers such as these? Perhaps I've overestimated Sun Jian. All of you, stay calm and stand firm.
Has been
Fend them
defeated.
off. We win as long as we hold out until Yuan Shao arrives. Your determination is
The enemy
commendable.
officer has been
You are a
defeated.
worthy foe indeed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got you!
Suppose we must retreat. But this is not over.
With your efforts, we have defeated Liu Biao. Now, it is time to return. Let's go back home. There is nothing more gratifying than seeing my children gathered in one place. Do you not think you are a bit reckless, sir? Try not to worry Zhou Yu so much.
There's no need for a lecture, Father. After all, we managed to break through the enemy line unscathed.
You need not be concerned, Lord Sun Jian. I am used to this sort of trouble.
And we must thank you too.
Oh, you know him, Changxiang?
I certainly do.
I'm Sensei. Sounds like you've helped out our father a lot.
I am Zhou Yu. Lord Sun Jian has entrusted me with keeping Sun Ce safe.
Well, that's true, but... Anyway, I look forward to working with you.
It's thanks to you that our plan succeeded. You have our gratitude.
Now then, about our next move. Changsha will most likely be sieged by Liu Biao's troops. They will not simply let us go after we broke through their encirclement. And worse still, we have no rear guard, meaning that if we remain on the defensive, we will lose. Instead, we must make preparations in Changsha and launch a counterattack. That is where I need your help.
Wait, hold on. Why were you attacked by Liu Biao in the first place?
Well, something happened in Luoyang. I will explain once we have time. I want to discuss things with Cheng Pu and the others as well. First, let us all return to Changsha.
You never cease to amaze me. The way you ride straight through enemy forces all on your own like that is incredible.
I could really stand to learn from your ambition and courage.
You do yourself a disservice, Lord Sun Quan. You have your own unique strengths already.
Yeah, you always stay composed, Twen. You've saved me from trouble loads of times.
Perhaps you could try keeping yourself out of trouble, then.
Sorry to keep you all waiting. We have much to discuss about everything that's happened, and about the future of the House of Sun.
The future of the House of Sun?
After the defeat of Dongjue, by a strange twist of fate, we happened to discover the Imperial Seal among the ruins of Luoyang.
The Imperial Seal? Then Liu Biao's attempt to prevent our return was...
Precisely. My first thought was that they were coming after the seal. But I have no intention of ever handing it over to the likes of them. As a loyal subject of the Han, I will fulfill my duty to guard it with my life. And when the time comes, I'll return it to His Majesty. After discussing it with Cheng Pu, we have decided that this is the best path to take. But this also means that all of you will be dragged into the inevitable conflict that will arise.
What's gotten into you, Father? You've never been one to worry about such things. If this is the path you've chosen for us, then we will be with you to the very end of it, won't we?
I knew I could count on you all to stay by my side. That's what family is for, after all.
Now that that's settled, who will we be fighting, Father?
The most dangerous threat is the former leader of the Alliance, Yuan Shao. He believes that the Imperial Seal belongs in his hands. There are many other forces interested in claiming the seal for themselves. But one of them, Yuan Shu, has just sent a messenger. In our current state, this offer could not have come at a more fortunate time.
Yes. This is most likely a trap meant to trick us into destroying each other.
And then he'll pick at our remains like some kind of vulture. Yuan Shu is a treacherous fool.
He is indeed. But I plan to jump right into this trap of his all the same. To protect the Imperial Seal from the chaos of our world, we must be prepared to ally with beasts and overcome all obstacles. Besides, there is nothing for us to fear. All we have to do is defeat Liu Biao's forces. Yuan Shu will soon learn that it will take more than a few cunning tricks to bring down the Tiger of Jiangdong.
We're members of the Sun clan, too. Let's make everyone proud.
Think the guys who laid waste to our...
Well, hello there. It's been a while. You're friendlier than you look. A bit like me. I think we might get along. I'm not here for any particular reason. I just happened to hear a rumor about you. So I figured I'd come say hello while I'm taking a break. You know, all the things I have to do. I currently serve Lord Li Jue. He's one of the generals who succeeded Dong Zhuo and took control of the capital. After Louis Bu murdered Dong Zhuo, it was Wan Yun who took control of the imperial court. But then the remnants of Dong Zhuo's army, including Lord Li Jue, defeated Wan Yun and ousted Lui Bu, which is how we've come to where we are now. You were one of his house guests, right? Friends with his daughter? Anyway, I was doing decently well under our new leader, Lord Li Jue. But now, well, things have gotten a bit tense. Ambitious people like them always assume everybody else thinks the same way they do. So in their minds, anyone not demanding promotion for their achievements, like me, is suspect. So the more work I do, the less I'm trusted. Still, writing that out is also part of being a tactician. Making me spill my story like that. You've got a knack for making people talk. Glad to hear it. I wouldn't mind doing this every once in a while, if you're interested. Or maybe you're not, but I hope you'll say yes. In any case, it's fun speaking with you. Well, I'd better leave. Let's talk more in depth next time, huh? If we're both still alive, that is.
Lord Wu Jia is so cool. Shall we begin? Nevertheless.
Okay.
Now let's...
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them, remnants though they may be.
There's a new governor of the Yan province. Huh. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Indeed, you really do seem to be a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Heavens, keep us.
The enemy officer
Send
has
us
been defeated.
warriors who know not death.
Now this is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
swift and deadly warrior.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things back to even ground.
The enemy officer
let our
has
guard
been
down
defeated.
yet.
Concentrate. Don't give up.
The enemy
We can
officer
still fight.
has been
Stand
defeated.
together, men, and we can prevail.
They still have fight left in them.
We can't let them regroup. Is ours.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Concentrate.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Still go on! Let us fight for you!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Still, times like this are exactly when you keep your cool.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power.
We end this here.
I expected the enemy's officers to be more skilled than this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power. You're tired of looting.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Life itself. You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery.
And surrender. You will not be treated unjustly.
No, if you put it like that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Concentrate. That's another enemy pounded into submission. Keep pressuring them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We fight until our last breath. Come!
The enemy officer
our brethren.
has been defeated.
Most armies crumble once their leader is slain. But a leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
Come now, brethren! We stand together! Again!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We fight to survive! We steal to survive! not simply lay down and die!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's just...
The enemy officer
starving out here.
has been defeated.
Please! We've had enough!
Then come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
You will help us? Really?
It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go?
Aren't you supposed to be on our side?
The enemy officer has
Why
been defeated.
are you picking a fight with us?
Well, I think they're talking to you.
They broke the spell that Zhang Zhao gave us. But how?
Looking rough. Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
If an ally of Zhang Zhao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
Loose! We'll have more options if we control the high ground. We could drop rocks on them, for example.
Bear witness to my power.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
Evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up. They fight with such ferocity. It's not just their numbers that make them strong.
Are you ready, men? Then start the bombardment!
Rocks! They're throwing rocks at us!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Amazing! He cannot succeed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Give our all.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao? Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the yellow turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them, it gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wang Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. But in the chaos after Dongzhou's death, I managed to escape. Oh, I remember you from Lord Wang Yun's. Huh. At once I feel sober. I hadn't expected to meet an acquaintance here.
Oh, the two of you have met? I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? That sounds a bit non-committal. Anyway, it seems we'll be seeing a lot more of each other from now on.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense?
If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. I'll be the judge of that. Unless these men are willing to go to their limits, they won't be fit to serve as our allies. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. Yes, you could say that. The world truly is a dangerous place these days. There is no end to the wounded. I'll take the work, but I can't say I like to see people hurt. You know things are good if the doctors have time to grow bored. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? What else are we going to do? You haven't already forgotten why I came with you, have you? Today, we're going to dig deep into your past, Zitluan. The place where I first met you, Zitluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down.